game just started. Iowa.
Yeah, I know that's for Iowa.
Hello and welcome to VRML. Today we have an American NA Diamond Tier team here today. Two teams, Team Onion and Team Geometry. And I am supported here by my co-caster, Woodsy. And on the cams, we have 1UC. I am definitely looking forward to seeing this game. Definitely some mixed feelings. I mean, Team Geometry coming 24th over Onion coming 37th. However, Team Onion, do take the lead in the votes. They have 37, or is it 87, I believe, votes to 9, which is just incredible. How are you feeling today, Woodsy? How are you feeling about casting your first game for VRML?
Feeling pretty good, man. It's kind of weird to see this. The team that's bottom on the table has the most votes to win, and I don't think we see that often, but it's certainly something different today.
Well, us European players aren't too aware of who's who in these matchups, so I presume our fellow Americans here know more about this matchup than we do, and I am going to trust their judgment, but that is quite significant. 87 to 9 votes in favor of Onion, and I really want to see how this goes. And obviously a lot of love this has got to be casted. I believe 21 votes for it to be casted, and I'm hoping to get a really hype match, maybe a round 3 game, maybe something like that, but anything along those lines, and I would be well happy.
Yeah, I think a couple of OTs, a couple of round 3s are always fun. Definitely intense games. They could be really good. It'd be nice to see that today.
And whilst we switch servers, as you've probably seen from Quinton in chat letting us know he's going to be switching servers, whilst we do that, I am just going to kill some time and talk to Woodsy on his first ever VRML cast. Are you confident, Woodsy? How's it going? I know this has been a big day for you. You've done, 3 sideline casts today from the EU side of things, and now your first NA game and your first cast entirely. How are you feeling? Are you confident? Are you a little bit nervous? Or I know I was definitely nervous on my first one.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely nervous, but I feel like I've got good support here with you. I know I can fall back onto you if I need to, and just looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting stuck in.
I'm always here for you, Woodsy. You know I am, man. But, hopefully we can get this game going, because I'm really pumped to see it, and obviously it's a bit later from the EU side of things. It's, I believe, 10:30 here for us, which is a bit past my bedtime. But, no, I'm looking forward to seeing the game, honestly, and my voice is a little bit tired, as some of you may notice, but I have my water ready and hopefully going to be drinking a lot, hydrating a lot. I hope you've got your water with you for your first cast, Woodsy.
I definitely do. I couldn't miss out on that water on my first cast, man. That would be awful.
I nearly did that on my first cast with my fellow caster Hex2906, who I didn't have the water, but I got it in the end, and we got going, and things were great towards the end. But a bit unfortunate start for me. Either way, I hope we can get started here. I'm just looking to see if we can get some sort of invite going or link that we can join so we can watch this game and see how it goes, because we have had a few issues with Tiger in chat saying, who do you think is winning? Well, we are 2 EU players, so we're quite clueless on the front of who's who, but I've never really heard of Team Geometry before. Maybe a new team, maybe not a new team. I mean, they've played many more games than I think Team Onion has, but either way, I've not really heard of them as much, and I'm loving to see what there is, but as you say now in chat, Onion seems to be the favored team here. It is 87 votes to 9 in the VRML website voting. And Woodsy, have you ever met any of these players before, or are you just as clueless as I am here?
I don't think I have met any of these players before. I think Dylan I might have met a while back, but I do see in chat Sonic still thinking that Geometry can bring this in. It's interesting to see some competition within our viewers, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Well, I definitely don't want to see one. I mean, we did see today previously with my team Hellbent versus Gravity. Hellbent getting absolutely destroyed by the power of Team Gravity, and I'm really looking forward to maybe a closer game this evening. I've had a lot of destroying games this evening, and maybe I want a 3-rounder. I've had one 3-rounder this evening, but I like the 3-rounders. I like those ones, and maybe an OT, some close games. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. But either way, I'm gonna kill time by asking Woodsy a weird question, bit off topic. Woodsy, what's your favorite car? Just randomly
car?
in chat. Same for you. What's your favorite car?
It's one of the Lamborghinis, probably the Aventador. Something nice and fancy in there.
Lamborghini. That's always an easy answer. I think we do have the link now, and we will hopefully be starting soon. But Lamborghini Aventador. That sounds beautiful. My personal favorite has to be the Rimac Concept 2. It is I believe, Croatian company, but no, they do electric supercars, and they're absolutely fantastic. Very expensive though, and I'd also like to just say hello to Wolfo in chat and Ooga Booga asking for a poll. I don't think we'll be getting a poll, seeing as this is on VRML 2, so we won't be getting a poll. But yeah, and Wolfo just saying horse in chat. Fair enough. I mean, I'm more of a pig guy maybe myself, but horse is good enough, I guess. And it looks like we're readying up. I think they've got the good to go, and now it's just on them on the readying up. And with that said, I've actually met one of the other players before. One single pancake. I have seen him in a few pubs, public games, but not sure if he will have seen me in a few games, but yeah. And also K9 Matty in chat, welcome to the stream, and saying Woodsy's car is boring. Well, maybe he doesn't know too much about cars. Maybe he's just going for the nice, easy answer that I'm pretty sure Hex didn't even answer the question when he got asked this question. But either way, I've got more questions. What about you? Oh, maybe we're getting ready. Also, hello to Watchdog in chat. Yes, it is Locky11 and Woodsy casting the game, and we will be starting off the game. I am looking forward to this match. I am hyped, and let's get this going. Gonna be the joust advantage. Time running down now, and let's see which team comes away with it first. It will be Onions, Flatbush. Oh, I'm gonna struggle with names. I don't know these teams too well. All right, I'll keep it going. I'll try my best with names. Quinton, now with the disc. Quinton over to, I believe it is Toucan, and Toucan able to plant that one in with no trouble, and a nice quick goal. It seems that everyone in chat was so far so right. I mean, they have taken the first 2 points within 13 seconds, and that is a feat that we do not see much often. What about how do you feel about that, Woodsy? It's quite a strong start for Team Onions there.
Yeah, definitely a strong start's really good, especially when you get one team ahead that early. Really, spirits go up. You start to feel in the mood, and you really just get going with the game. But here we see both teams missing the disc there, both moving towards it. But now here we see that's XA on the disc. He's holding it up a bit, moving up. No pressure on him as he clears it down and stacks towards it. Now Toucan receiving and just holding it for a little bit, moving around, moving on the Geo and passing it back to Quinton. But it is just missed by the receiver as it goes into the blue half and floats a little bit with no stacks coming towards it.
And Toucan! No, not Toucan. Sorry, my bad. Poker with the shot there. Beautiful slap shot, and that is in. And to put them in the lead by 1 point, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting such an early 3-pointer. You don't see those too early on in the game, but that is beautiful. And I am tired. I need to wake up, and let's get the hype going. Let's do this with this match. Come on. Quinton. Oh, what an interesting QB. I was not expecting that. I thought he was going for an own goal maybe there, but Flatbush with the disc with a brilliant QB. I love that idea. Wow, Flatbush now pushing it forward, looking for his options. He does attempt to make a pass to Quinton, but Quinton not able to get a hand on it as it goes a little bit wide. One single pancake, however, will get a hand on it. He will take the shot, and it's just going to go a bit high, but it's going to be recovered by Poker, planting that one, of course, in the top pocket.
You see Onions pulling away just at the start there. 3 points ahead. That is only one goal, though. As we see Geometry on the joust advantage here. I wonder if they'll go for a similar interesting strategy here as they move towards this disc, and we do see someone in bottom tunnel here, so they are going for a similar strategy. Maybe it will be predicted this time, but this time Quinton's going to hold on to it for a bit before making the pass over to the left. XA now holding it for a bit. They're waiting for their time Then Flatbush getting the back pass towards him, sending it up into the tunnel. Toucan now sending it left to XA. XA walking with it a little bit before making the pass to the right. Quinton now passing it back. A lovely 1-2 play there. XA just losing it as the defense intercepts it, but now grabs back. And lovely shot there by Quinton in for a 2. Sends them 1 point behind still, but closing the gap very quickly.
And K9 Matty in chat saying onions have layers and so do their plays. It is so interesting as well how Team Geometry is playing. I really love that QB, and I think it's absolutely fascinating. I think they're using the player there as maybe a reset, as a missed pass does come through here. A bit off to the side, maybe a bit wide, but it is recollected by Beats. Beat trying to make a pass over to Poker. Poker not going to collect the disc as it does bounce off the Geo there. And Flatbush and XA looking to get the disc. XA looking for the stun there, but one single pancake will get a little bit of extra time as XA does miss the stun because of that juke from one single pancake. Now with a duck, but it is caught by Toucan. Toucan is ready for that one, and Team Geometry is ready. Beat now with the disc. Beat looking for a pass over to one single pancake. One single pancake taking his time with the disc. One single pancake now goes for a long cross. Poker with the disc, pushing into the 2-point bubble, and it dings off the rim, and that is so unfortunate and so close. It looks like Toucan trying to get a boost off Moose there. Doesn't get the stun, but Flatbush will get the stun. Maybe a few zero pulls there. Flatbush still able to recollect the disc, however, and will now undoubtedly look for an attacking play.
Flatbush now on the disc, he's jumping that one, ducking again. He's juking around all of the defenders at the moment, going straight for goal, jumps again. Passed it to Toucan, however, as he goes for the pass back to Flatbush, walking it towards the goal, uses his teammate as an anchor and then puts it in for a lovely 2. Flatbush, very interesting tactics here from this team, but they are playing it so well. Geometry are now 1 point ahead, and Onions have the joust advantage.
And what a juke from Flatbush. Down and up and down and up, and he will get the points off it, of course. And in reply to someone saying that I sound angry in chat, it is, I have a dying voice. I've done like 8 casts in 2 days. My voice is dying. I'm trying to do this one. It's late at night. But Poker now pushing into the bubble, and XA just recollecting it. It's more me trying to be a bit more hype than angry. Passionate, that's a good word for it. And however, cutting me off, Quinton now with the disc. Quinton trying to recollect it, but Flatbush not able to recollect with the reset, and neither is XA. It is just going to bounce weirdly off the Geo. XA inevitably getting the disc, however. Now it is Toucan. Toucan with a cross pass, looking to make Flatbush, but it will just bounce off the Geo, and he will not be able to get the catch. It will go a bit wide. XA with a pass, but it's a great read from the Moose in goal. Beautiful play, and it's gone into a clear, and it will become an attacking play, maybe for Onions here. One single pancake, up to Beat. Beat looking for a shot on goal, and he will nearly make it. Beat taking a pass down to Poker. Poker moving into the goal, and of course, he will be making that. What a beautiful play from Beat there. Beautiful pass, and nearly the shot for the 3 points that could have separated them by 2 points there.
These teams really seem to love the 1 point lead here, as Geometry is on the joust advantage. They are losing here, so they really do need to bring it around, but they have plenty of time to do it. 4 minutes left. As we see the same interesting tactics, straight for the reset there, down to Flatbush. Flatbush clearing it towards the right, where Toucan grabs it. Toucan holding it for a little bit, but then quickly passing it down to XA. XA resetting it. Back to Quinton. They really love these resets at the moment, trying to waste time as much as possible, run down that clock until the enemy team has no time to get it back when they eventually score. Quinton now still holding this, as he's now pushed by the defenders, sending it back, but the receiver just doesn't seem to be there after all that time. Flatbush now holding it, and he's going to walk it up, just like this team love to do. Moving towards the right now, as no defenders seem to be on him at the moment. He just managed to walk through, tries to go for a jump, but stuns there, and now Toucan managing to just grab the disc before the defender can get to it. Walking it up to the left now. Passing it over to right Pac-Man. Flatbush now holding it. They have had a long possession here. Passing it to the backboard. Quinton sending it in for the 2-pointer. A lovely goal there. Amazing plays there. Holding onto the disc for as long as possible and sending it in for a 2.
Wow, what an incredible play from the get-go there of that entire play. They didn't lose possession once. They slowly passed the disc up. They were very controlled, very calm. They did not feel pressured by their loss, and it paid off. They now have a 1 point lead with 3 minutes to left, and it will be a pass over to Poker. Porker, sorry, not Poker. Oh, I've just been reminded about that in chat, sorry. Porker with the disc. Porker now looking to go in, missing the pass to one single pancake. It will bounce off the Geo. XA now with a clear. past the Geo. It comes straight back though, and XA looking for another clear, and this one will be much more successful. Maybe even close to goal, this one. It is close to goal, but the Moose there to recollect. Never mind, he's just missing it, and it will be... Oh no, so nearly it will be beat recollecting this, but back into the hands of, I believe, Quinton, and now into the hands of Toucan. Toucan maybe losing a bit of tracking here, but it will be stolen. Yes, he has lost tracking, but it seems like Flatbush now with the disc. Flatbush looking for a pass. They managed to recollect the disc off that unfortunate loss of tracking, and I think their player is back, so they are not a man down anymore. Quinton now trying to force this play, and it has not worked, but XA recollecting the disc of his teammate, and XA with that slap from the Geo, and he will plant that one into the dead center of the goal. That will put them up 3 points, and we will have a pause here. This may be due to the...
Yeah, we have seen Geometry playing some really lovely strategies here, and they seem to always know how to get the disc back after they lose it. They've dropped it a couple of times, it's been intercepted, but it goes straight back into their possession, and they just know how to get it there to finish off that goal and get those points on the board. They're currently 10-7 ahead, and they have been playing absolutely amazingly. Almost at the disadvantage in the viewer's eyes, but they are playing very well here. Interesting strategies coming out, but they seem to be working, holding on to possession for as long as possible, then eventually getting it into that goal. Now we just wait for the pause to be over here as Beat seems to have switched teams to inquire about what is happening. Hopefully we will get an answer soon. Maybe XA will have his tracking back. I believe it was him that lost it. As it is a disadvantage being down a player quite a lot, because that means all three players can be marked at once by the defenders, and you just lose that pass. You lose a lot of attacking strategy there. And it will be very annoying for them if they lose him again mid-round. Another switch here from Beat, which is interesting. Just waiting for a solution here, really. And to the viewers out there, who do you think is going to win now that we've seen these points so far? I see Wolf in chat. Ford Mustang Mach-E, best car ever. Are we still on this subject? So we have Sonic saying Geometry's going to win. Tom Welling's Onion. Very divided in chat here. Beat is my father. Wolfo said favourite type of wood. What are people's favourite types of wood? Sonic says Dark Oak. Obviously a Minecraft fan there. I mean, I don't know, is that a real wood? Or is that just a little Minecraft reference? Favorite type of cheese for you both? Well, I think Locky has died here, but my favourite type of cheese is just pure cheddar. That is just boring, I guess, but it's just the way it is. They are switching servers here. Hopefully... Luke, our cameraman, is sorting that out for us here. Yeah, they're switching because of ping, that's fine. It does happen to the best of us. Someone I used to play with had awful ping, we always had to switch servers, so it happens to all the teams out there, and yeah, it's the best thing that can happen in these situations. Just to the people out there, how's your day going? Been going good? Any interesting stories? Do I like seafood? I love seafood. But how's people's days going? Anything interesting happen that you'd like to tell the stream about? Because I had a pretty boring day, but you have practice at 7 PM, Tiger? Well, good luck. Tom Wellings coached 3 teams today. That is a dedicated man trying to help others. What an amazing thing to do. Oh, and this is Locky back, I believe. Maybe. I mean, happy Easter to everyone out there. I don't know how many people around the world celebrate it, but we certainly do here. So, hope you all had a good day. Locky back? No, we'll just have to keep on with this for a bit. How you liking your first cast? It's pretty good, Wolfo, to be fair. It'd be better if Locky wouldn't die midway through, but it's done quite well. It's nice sat here talking to chat while we sort things out. Wolfo, how did you find... Thank you, Tom. Perfect. Now I'm just going to message our teams here, see what is happening with the server change, see if we can get an invite to the server so that we can contact... he is Wolfo, he definitely is. So I'm just going to see if we can get an invite here, so we can keep this action rolling for you guys. So that is the main reason we are here, is to bring you guys this amazing game, this very, very tense game. Made even tenser by what is the longest break I have ever seen. And Locky is back, I believe.
Yeah, interestingly, I've had a power out, which not exactly what I expected, but I am back now, and for the first time I am actually glad that we've switched servers and had maybe a timeout here, because yeah, I didn't want to have to leave Woodsy all by himself on his first cast. That would not be that great, and I am very sorry, Woodsy, but I am back now, and I am looking forward to starting up here and getting going again. We will just be waiting for the other teams, but thank you, Woodsy, for holding it for me, and I'm back now, and I'm looking forward to this game.
Fine, just had a nice conversation with chat. We had a couple of questions come in. What is your favourite type of wood?
My favourite type... Now, that is a really odd question.
That is a question from Wolfo.
That's a question from Wolfo. Wolfo, you have interesting question. You have interesting... I would understand why you'd ask Woodsy that one. I mean, his name is Woodsy after all, but
What do you mean?
I'd probably say something like ash, maybe walnut. Walnut is a beautiful type of wood and absolutely stunning. I've always loved that one. I'm trying to make my DT project at the moment out of walnut, but and Sputnik in chat saying, how do you like your wood finished? Preferably well. And if that's with what type of finish you're using, I am not that knowledgeable to know what type of finish we're using. But with that, I think we do have a link to get into the game here, and hopefully we'll be getting back in here. But I'm not too sure.
Well, that's because you guys were stuttering.
It's just like, I don't know, like, where did we lag though?
I never saw. All right, listen.
Think some technical difficulties just from our side here. We'll hopefully get this back up and running soon. And of course, Watchdog, Wolfo, Tom Wellings, Simply MF, and of course Sputnik in chat here. Those are the ones I've read out so far. Of course, it's Moxie in chat. Tag. Oh, there's too many. I'm gonna stop there. There's too many. Oh god, I'm being overwhelmed now. My apologies for even trying to announce how many people there were in chat. I've been well overwhelmed. Do we have any other questions from chat? Just some random questions.
Well, there were some other ones. Favorite chicken nugget shape? Obviously Dino for me. What about you? Lucky.
Oh, Dino Chicken. You've taken my answer. Is that boring taking your answer as well, or is that okay? I'm gonna take the Dino shape. Yeah, we're linked. We're great minds think alike, Woodsy. That's the case we have here, and I've got to have that. Wolfo asking dog or wolf. I presume that's between Watchdog and Wolfo, and for me, it's gotta be dog. It's gotta be dog for me, but Woodsy, what do you think it is?
Oh no, I'm definitely going for a wolf. Wolf is much more, dominant. I've got to stick with the wolf on that one.
You got to stick with the wolf on that one. All right, I think we're starting again here, but we're trying to get everything working and trying to get into the cast here, because I was hyped at the end of that, and it looks like 7:10 with 1 minute and 55 seconds left. It's been going well, and what sort of plays did you see while I had my power out, Woodsy? What was going on? Anything interesting happen, or more of just back and forth play?
We paused.
They just paused pretty much straight after. That's good timing, I guess. And now Watchdog and Woodsy having a battle in chat, it seems. And I think I'm getting into the game now. And we're going to get this round started. And let's see what happens here. It will be... Actually, my game's not working as well. I think...
That is... The link did not work. But I can watch the stream and do this.
Well, no, because that's going to be delayed. So I think we're going to... I think you're just going to have to enjoy us commentating as this game goes on. I noticed a brilliant shot from Beat there and a brilliant play. I'm going to have to try and commentate everything in the past, but in the past here, but we'll try that. I'll just mention what I see, but 9-10 on the scoreboard. That's what it is for me, at least now, but an interesting scores, and I don't know. Did one team I've heard from my person back here, one team's just scored. I'm not sure which team he said, but
Geometry has just
Geometry's just scored. This has gone well. This has gone well. We'll hopefully get the teams to pause after this round and get the link working nice and soon, so we can get in here as quick as possible, but I guess this is how we're going now. We're just gonna... I think let's just chill and chat, Woodsy. Let's just chill with chat and have a chill time. I've got a question for you, Woodsy. Where's your favorite holiday destination? Like a place maybe you've been there, or maybe you really want to be there. Do you have like a favorite holiday destination place, or not?
I've been there, but I really want to go to Greece. Just because I like all the architecture and stuff. I didn't go on many like abroad holidays when I was younger. So I'd like to go somewhere like Greece or something like that.
Somewhere Greece. I have been to Greece, and I can tell you firsthand it is beautiful and it is stunning. And also I have heard from my sources back here that Team Geometry are taking the first round, and honestly not what people expected, certainly not what chat expected, and the 87 people that favored Team Onion here, and Team Geometry just proving to everyone that this is not an easy match for Onion, and in fact they're gonna have to be working very hard for it. In fact, they're losing the first round, and wow, just a brilliant to see. I love it when we have like some sort of underdog or people being proved wrong and showing them that they are not no one, they can do this. And I'm very glad that I came here tonight to cast this one, or at least attempt to cast this one. But I mean, at least I gotta have a chill time with Woodsy, don't I?
That's kind of what... No, I'm joking. Yeah. It's certainly nice. Sonic, I would just like to say, well done for calling out that Team Geometry are going to come out on top. They have so far, the man defying the odds against all 87 people, I believe it was, and going with his gut. Lovely call there, because they are so far on top, but there's still time for a change around. Don't you worry, everyone that was supporting Onion. Because I feel like there might be a change. And
I think we've maybe got another opportunity to get casting this game, and let's have an attempt here. And it's loading up now, and I'll let you know as soon as I can see what's going on, if we can get back to seeing this game, because it has been so far just... I mean, from what I've heard, I've not got to watch most of it, but from what I've heard, it's been going great, and honestly, I'm looking forward to doing the actual casting this time, not just talking with you, Woodsy. As much as I love talking with you, Woodsy, I would also love to be casting the game as well. And I am aware that the round has started, and it looks like my thing might be working now, but we'll just wait on that, and you guys will just have to enjoy it. And I do not think it is working once again for me, so...
It worked for me. The teams are currently just fixing their times, as they had to change it for the last round after moving lobbies. So they are trying to reset the time, reset the score. So we have a proper start here. I hope that doesn't mean there's going to be another lobby change here. Hopefully they can just meddle with the settings a little bit and get this back to how it should be. These teams just... Yeah, these teams just working on it at the moment.
Well, I'm going to try once again to get back in here, but hopefully we can get back to this as soon as possible. apologies to all of the problems going out there, but just some server changes that have caused some issues, and of course some power outings from me. But thanks to the team, to the other two teams for giving us a pause here, and for once letting the casters get organized instead of the teams needing to get a player back or something along those lines. And I guess we'll see. They'll just be relaxing in there and just having a fun time, I guess. And maybe my thing's working. I'll load in probably less than about 5 seconds now, if it would like to load in. And yes, my game is now working for me, and the game has started.
Yes, we have Flatbush on the disc now, trying to pass it to up top, but just missed by the receiver as Onion are on this first. Stack just missing it, but managed to grab it for the enemy team there. Beat sending it through the tunnel round to the other side. Both teams going towards this. Onion, one single pancake, just managing to grab it. Going for the shot, but just far. Beat now, Falcon now holding it, sending it back to Moose. Moose trying to pass it down, but intercepted by XA. Lovely interception there. Really precise. As he goes for the clear, not as precise though. Both teams go towards this. Beat stuns there, so Flatbush manages to get that as he clears it up to the top. Bounces around on the Geo a little bit. So both teams are sent after this again. Toucan now grabbing this, sending it over to Flatbush on the floor. He has one pressure on him, one single pancake, managing to stun him and get the disc. Sends the disc up high, perhaps for a shot, but hits the cloud up there and just bounces back. Now, blue team, Geometry now managing to grab this, trying to go for the clear, but just bounces back. XA now clearing it down to the left as it is sent towards Onion's bubble. And Beat, lovely catch there, just managing to grab it, passing it to one single pancake, and one single pancake going for the clear down to the left.
And now it is an attacking opportunity for Team Onion here, maybe to equalize, but Flatbush with a beautiful stop, gonna deny any opportunities there. But Beat also denying anything, and he's gonna go for the three-point shot, but it's just a bit wide. Now maybe it's gonna be Porker with the shot as well. He goes to the backboard, but it is a bit on the outside, and XA now trying to get it out of their zone, get it into an attacking opportunity, and he will get a beautiful clear, and a beautiful shot will go through, and XA will plant that one for the three, and that's gonna put them at a 5-point lead. And you know, I'm really hoping for maybe a round 3 here, so we actually get to cast enough of the game, but at least maybe a round 3 to make this even more hype as well. But honestly, such a great play from both teams there, and really, Team Geometry just coming out on top with that beautiful 3-pointer and beautiful stack and boost.
Definitely, yeah. Now Beat holding this, trying to walk it up, but stunned by Geometry, and then Geometry just trying to slap it down to the enemy side, but just grabbed by Moose. Moose clearing it to right shoulder, but lovely save there from Quinton as he slaps it out and it just bounces around. Flatbush now receiving it and clearing it down to the left. Bounces on the Geo and just goes back into Geometry's side as one single pancake manages to grab it. Goes for the shot there, but hits the shield. Doesn't manage to quite get through as Toucan now grabbing that, clearing it towards the right. There is an Onion defender there, but he just misses the grab on that, sending it towards one single pancake because he holds this in his half, waiting for the enemy team to push him, perhaps trying to play for time here. Passing it to the right though, Moose, not enough time for him as XA pushed him, grabs the disc and passes it over to Flatbush. Flatbush clearing it, passing it back, but the pass is missed. So it bounces around. XA now grabbing this, passing it right, but there seems to be no receiver at this time. Flatbush now grabbing it up here, playing for his time and moving back towards the mid to delay.
Flatbush now with the disc, looking for a push into bubble. He will push and he will score. Beautiful stun from the player there. Not sure who got the stun on the goalie, but it was a beautiful stun. And Flatbush gonna make a long 2-pointer. And you don't see those usually. A lot of time at this high level of play in the diamond tier of America, you'll see 2-pointer 7-meter shots are often saved, but that one's not going to be saved because the player is stunned out. And what great coordination and chemistry these teams have to know to do that and to be prepared for that. And XA now with the disc. And it seems like Team Geometry are just dominating over Team Onion, and that's not what we expected. Team Onion now going with another shot. Team Geometry trying to recollect the disc. It will be Flatbush. Flatbush walking it up, passing it up to XA. XA will recollect and will score with an 18 MS into the higher zone of goal, and that is going to be a difficult one to save as it just comes up from below goal straight to above goal, and the goalie's eyes are all over at the place at that time, and with a speed shot like that, there's not much you can do as a goalie there.
And now Onion on Joust's advantage. There's Slant saying in chat, please Onion, come back. It is looking pretty grim for them at the moment, but they still do have time. as the QB sends it up to Porker. Porker sending it to the right to Beat, but the receive is missed there as it goes back towards Onion's bubble, but Moose now has it. Passing it to the left. Lovely receive there from Porker. Porker passing it to the right. Beat now holding this. Maybe a little too long as Geometry just managed to get that. Toucan receiving it. Toucan walking around for a bit, juking as he passes it left. Lovely pass there to Quinton. Quinton now holding it for a minute, but realising he's pressured. Sending it back to Flatbush. Flatbush just going to walk it up. No pressure seems to be on him at the moment, so he can just walk. He gets near the goal. Lovely pass down. Lovely shot from XA. Just sending it in. Putting them 11-0 up. They look to be pretty good at the moment.
And this is really not what we expected here. I mean, 87 votes to 9. I know I've said it many times, but I'm going to say it again because that is such a huge number, and especially such a huge number to lose to as the Moose gets a pass, looking to regain maybe some sort of momentum and maybe bring this game back. Porker, sorry, with the disc. Porker going for a shot, but it's going to be saved. What a beautiful save. And it will be Flatbush attempting to get it clear, but it will just bounce off the Geo. The Moose now with a bounce pass, it looks like, and it will be recollected by Porker with a brilliant shield stun, and Porker with an open goal. He just dings the shot. That is so unfortunate. Maybe taking his time a bit too much and being a bit too calm with it. It will just ding, and that is so unfortunate. That could have been the momentum they needed, and now Flatbush does have an open goal, and he will hit it. What a beautiful shot. What a beautiful turnaround. The dinging shot, the open 2-pointer, straight about reversed to a 3-pointer. We may be looking at a mercy win here. They are on track for it, and they are playing as if they want it.
To see when teams start to lose, they really start to lose, and they just start to, their nerves start to go, and they just can't play as well as they're used to. As we see the headbutt go down here, received by one single pancake, but XA straight on that as always, managing to clear it down into Onion's bubble, and it is very close to the goal here for Onion, getting really close here, but no one manages to grab this disc. Both teams stunning each other, but Porker first on this here as he holds it for a minute, but's pressured, passes it down, lovely long pass to Moose there, Moose walking it up, not much pressure on him now. Pass over there to one single pancake, but stunned by XA. Lovely receive there. Clearing it down the right as it bounces around on the Geo and sends it towards the middle. Neither team has their hands on this at the moment, but one single pancake seems to be on it first, grabbing it there and sending it down the right. Lovely interception there by Quinton, though, as he goes for the shot through the top. Grabbed there by Toucan, sends it towards goal, but lovely save there by Beat. Amazing plays in defence here by Onion, really trying to stop these goals as they try to clear it down middle. But it comes back, Beat, lovely clear down middle, down to Blue's half.
And now it will be recollected by, of course, Quinton. And they have had a Blair drop, but they do not even care. They're playing on. They know they can take this, and they're taking the long shot maybe, but it will just be a bit off to the wide. But maybe it bounces in off of Shield. Not quite. And it will be Porker out with this. The Moose take it from him. The Moose now go for a clear. Maybe actually a pass to one single pancake. Stunned out and Beat. And now with this 3v4, they do have an advantage in players, and they may have the passing advantage. But XA with that stack with Toucan, and they are prepared for the disc, but one single pancake able to recollect it off that weird bounce from the Geo, and Beat now slowly tracking behind the disc, ready to pick it up. And it seems like this is going to be a really hard game to come back here, and it might just be game to Team Geometry. Definitely not what we expected. And Quinton with a beautiful dive out, denying the catch for Porker and saving the goal once again, most likely. The Moose now with the disc. The Moose passes it over to one single pancake down to Porker. Porker looking to put some points on the boards, and Moose will be the finisher to put some points on the board for Team Onions. They will at least get some points on the board. That is 2-14 with a minute left on the clock.
I certainly think they deserve that. As we all should know, I don't think Onion can win this from this point. I think it is mathematically impossible, but for them to get some points on the board is very good for their morale, I think. I see Quinton here on the QB. Still only 3 players, trying to clear it down the middle, but just bounced around a bit. Beat managing to grab it. As the slap goes a bit wide, Beat now holding it, clearing it up to the top. Pass there to Porker. Lovely pass. He walks towards the goal. Tries sending it a bit. Amazing save from Quinton there. Beat now holding this. Goes for the backboard shot. Just wide. As Geometry stacks on that. Toucan managing to grab it. Trying to clear up high, but bounces back. Back to him. Toucan managing to grab it. Clearing it up into Onion's bubble. Porker's always there. Just managing to grab it. It's clearing it down the right as it bounces down. Lovely pass to Moose there. Moose passing it to the mid, but just hits off of there. And Porker managing just to receive that, slapping it towards the goal as they are desperate to get this last goal. Beat trying to pass it to his teammate, but lovely save there from Quinton to end it.
And once again from Quinton. Quinton, you are a monster in goal. That is another one you have saved, and another one, and another one, and another one. You are insane in that goal. You certainly know your way around it, and I've been shown that tonight. Wow, that was seriously incredible from you. And often I find goalieing is one of the hardest things to do in this game. To be able to do it to that ability is just so fascinating and just so impressive. But honestly, Quinton, well done to you, and well done to everyone else playing. That was a brilliant first round, much closer than the second round. Maybe it seems like Team Geometry gained the momentum they needed, and they just pushed on through, and with that, they managed to take the second round by quite a significant lead in the end, and that's unfortunate for Team Onions, who was definitely the favored team in this situation. And yeah, it was a brilliant game, a bit of a hectic start with from our side in the casters and some server changes, but thank you to everyone in chat, and let's finish off with Woodsy. What did you think about the game? Let's hear your opinion before we end this.
I certainly think, as not really the underdogs in the league, but underdogs in people's opinions, Geometry played absolutely amazingly, and really played up to, I think, Sonic's expectations of what they would do. He seemed to be the only person in our chat today supporting them, but his guts really led him well. Both teams played really well, but I think XA, with the lovely steals from their side, and Quinton in goal, just finished it off for them, and Geometry played so well as a team, knowing where each other were, looking at the resets, looking for those open passes, and then finishing it off. They played very well. Just Onion couldn't catch up.
And once again, apologies for how the cast started and how it's gone through, but I think the game itself was incredible, and that was such a brilliant one to watch. And someone in chat saying Quinton carried. I don't think it was exactly a carry. I think Quinton was incredible with the game. He knew what he was doing, and he was doing brilliant, and definitely some brilliant individual play. But without his teammates, you could see the 3v4s where they started losing some points, and every player on that team is needed, and they did fantastically, and especially Quinton with some beautiful saves. I mean, those just caught my eye, but there's so much else this team is doing. And with that, that'll be the end for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this cast. It has been a pleasure. My name has been Locky11. I have been joined by, of course, Woodsy, and he has been fantastic in the cast, and this is his first ever proper cast, and I think he's done it more professionally than I could have ever done my first cast. And also a huge thank you to 1UC to managing to sort out all the cast and stuff in the end, and he was a brilliant cameraman in the end. Everyone give him a huge thank you. Good night.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.